A News 13 investigation finds government workers responsible for dozens of car crashes, resulting in hundreds of thousands of dollars in damage. And we wanted to know why and what's being done about it. News 13's Mario Boone spent 3 months digging into this story. He talked with local leaders about it for this special report.
Well, they acknowledge this is a problem, but critics question if enough is being done to address it.
During an 11-month period from January to November of 2012, our investigation found hundreds of thousands of taxpayer dollars spent on damages caused by government workers and dozens of crashes involving their government vehicles. We found public workers in Asheville had 30 crashes.
You call them crashes. They're vehicle incidents.
Call it a crash or an incident. It costs you, the taxpayers, more than $110,000 in repairs.
Ideal target number would be 0.
Brad Stein is Asheville's risk manager. He contends 30 crashes in a fleet of over 630 vehicles traveling millions of miles a year is reasonable.
That's really a very low frequency and a very low severity of incidents occurring.
In fact, employee crashes in Asheville have dropped steadily since 2010, but at least 3 workers had repeated crashes. So I wondered what Asheville is doing to get the problem under control.
Well, annually we have a defensive driving course that we offer.
But Asheville workers responsible for crashes aren't always required to attend the course.
And that's up to the supervisor.
Which begs the question, why isn't retraining mandatory after a wreck?
But I'm not sure if to require that is essential at this point.
Not far behind Asheville, workers in Buncombe County had 19 at-fault wrecks last year.
It cost county taxpayers nearly $45,000.
We want to do better. We're going to continue to do better.
David Gant is chairman of the Buncombe County Commission.
You're fair.
He tells me the price tag for wrecks would actually be higher if leaders didn't self-insure.
It costs the taxpayer less money in premiums, and we deal with this directly.
And Gant pointed out there are tough consequences for county workers in repeated crashes.
We have dismissed employees for repeated violations.
The majority of employee wrecks here in Buncombe County were committed by sheriff's deputies, and we wondered why. So I came here to sheriff's headquarters to ask the man in charge.
We drove 3.8 million miles last year, and of course we do emergency response.
Sheriff Van Duncan says his deputies are made to face the music when a wreck is their fault.
Of course there's reprimands for...
Duncan says eliminating expensive crashes is impossible. That's where this new multi-million-dollar training center comes into play.
It's huge. It allows us the opportunity to do all types of training
in hopes of reducing the number of crashes. Leaders in Henderson County also grappling with this issue. Workers there had 14 wrecks at a cost of nearly $40,000. In Hendersonville, workers had the lowest number with 11. Total cost $30,000.
Well, in case you're wondering what else this money could be used for, here's a quick list. You could hire 7 police officers, 7 firefighters, or 7 school teachers.
We want to make sure that our tax dollars are being spent wisely.
Asheville Tea Party Chairman Jane Bolello believes local governments should bid out repair work to minimize costs.
You want to make sure that those private companies are not jacking up the price because they are a government agency.
And you can find out more information about government employee crashes on our website, WLOS.com.